Avoiding financial misappropriation by the guardians of your minor children. That's a deep one, but relevant. And we had a prospective client who had this concern just this week. I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law. We're an estate planning firm in New York and New Jersey, and we provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you are seeking help in either estate planning or probate trust administration following a passing, we can assist here in New York and New Jersey, and you can reach us for a free consultation at 𝗟planninghattorney.com. And speaking of value, we are also here to educate you for free, and we hope that you ask questions and share so together we can help some folks along the way. We appreciate it. So, this prospective client, and maybe yourself, can be concerned that if you leave behind minor children and have designated particular guardians to take care of them, that there's a potential, even if it's unlikely, there's a potential that that person may abuse the use of those funds and not necessarily in the way that you wish. So how can we go about this? Obviously, the very first thing is designating individuals you do truly trust. That seems obvious, but it's important to think it through, have a conversation with that person, and make sure that the characteristics of those individuals meet and align with what you would want for your children. And that goes for taking care of them as individuals, right? Because there can be separate roles for those who are caring for them as people and those who are managing the finances. And that brings me to my second point. If you designate different individuals for those roles, taking care of the small people as people and taking care of the finances for the small people, then you have a checks and balances already built in. I would say it is important, though, that if you have separate individuals, that they know who each other are and you believe they can collaborate well with one another. Lastly, if you have designated trusted parties in those roles, and you have named separate parties to give each other a little bit of a checks and balances, it's important in my eyes to have some written instruction as to how you would like to see the lives of your children fulfilled, and maybe the use of the funds outside of the obvious health, education, and general support. Maybe you want them to have cultural endeavors to different countries, or if that's possible. Or you want to have funds available for them to buy their first car. You can go through those details and write out some instruction so that if that ever does occur, the individuals you trust and have left behind to manage everything for your children have some guidance as to what it is you seek on their behalf. That can be challenging, but those are the best tools that you have available to you to safeguard in that circumstance and try to mitigate the potential of any kind of financial abuses. Again, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law. We're an estate planning firm here in New York and New Jersey, and we provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you are seeking help in either estate planning or administration after a passing, we can assist here in New York and New Jersey, and you can reach us for a free consultation at 𝗟planninghattorney.com. I hope you've learned something new here today, and please don't forget, share, and take care.